Lesson number 11. Okay, in the lesson so far, we've learned actually all the katakanas that are used in original Japanese language, but that's not enough. Now, we have many other sounds that came from abroad, and we have to imitate those sounds, right? And to do that, let me introduce these 5 new katakanas. Okay, here they are. Okay, you've already seen these katakanas. It's I, U, E, O, but it isn't, because it's actually small version of I, U, E, O. So these are the normal size. So it's a smaller one. Let me show you how to use these. Well, of course, it's combined with some other katakanas. They can't be used alone. Now let's start by combining them with S-row sounds. So let's see S-row sounds first. It was sashi, su, se, so. And the problem with S-row is actually sashi, su, se, so. These are okay, but for some reason this was she. And if we want to imitate foreign sounds like C, it's not enough. We have to make C sound. So this is how we write C. Actually, we write S and then small e. So it's like sui, 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 si, si. So if you want to make C sound in Japanese, write as this one. But it's still not commonly used in Japan. Some people don't know how to pronounce this if they see these combinations. So they will still go like she when speaking SI sound. Let's say we have this word shito. Shito. It means seat that you sit on, but we don't say sito. We just say shito. So this one is not commonly used yet. Okay. Oh, and of course, in zajizuzezo. Sorry. We unfortunately don't have the sound of Z because this one was G, right? So to write Z sound, we put Z and small e. So that will be Z, 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 and Z. So these are the foreign sounds by using this small e, okay? Oh, by the way, when we put small characters, we put it in the right side and it's written in the bottom. And so it's like this combination. Well, this is what is done when we write in horizontal direction. I mean, if, let's say, Tokyo, we go like this. To the right, so this goes like this. But Chinese and Japanese can also written vertically. Did you know that? So in that case, we go to kyo here. So we go downward. And in that case, small katakanas are put here. So be careful. Okay, now let's go ahead and learn other combinations. Well, we have so many, so we have to learn many other things. Now, about S-row, we still have another problem because we have she here, and also we've learned this one in the previous video. Yeah, it's sha, shu, and sho. So, sha, she, shu, sho. What happened to she? Right? It's not she. What happened to she? So we have to make this. We put she plus small e, and that will be she, 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 she. Okay? So, you already know that. We have to introduce je, because if we were to put ja, ji, ju, je, jo, Ja is what we learned in a previous video. G is simple, and Ju is this one. Jo is what we learned last time. Yeah, J is actually G plus small e. So these are foreign sounds, okay? Okay, now let's move on. Now we're going to move on to T-row. And of course, we've learned that ta, and this is chi, and this is tsu, and te, to. Okay, so what happened to t or tu? Yeah, we have to find a way to express these sounds in katakana. So here's how we do that. T actually uses te first. You write te and then a small e. So it will be te, ti, right? And for tu, for some reason, bring to here and small u, of course. So it's to, tu. Okay? So what about voiced consonant? We had dajizudedo, so that means we didn't have d and do. So it's actually simple. We just put voice marker to t and tu. Yeah, so that would be d, do. Okay? Now, how about this one? We had cha, chu, cho, right? So we have cha and we have chi here, and chu, and cho. So what happened to che? Yeah, here's how to do that. You put chi plus small e, che. Okay? So, yeah, of course, if you put voice sounds marker, that will be je again. Okay? All right, now we still have many things in T-row because there are many consonants are combined in T-row, right? So actually, we've learned how to write ta, ti, tu, te, to, and also cha, chi, chu, che, cho. So here's the question. What happens to ca, si, and tsu? Yeah, that's okay. And se and so. Of course, we don't have these sounds in original Japanese, but we should be able to express in katakana. Well, there are many languages with that sound, especially in German. When the word starts with z, it goes ca, or maybe so, right? So, okay, here's how to do that. To do that, the ts sound only exists in this character, right? So, of course, we put that one first, and then a small a. So that's tsua, tsa. So you know that. It's tsu plus e, tsui, tsi. And this one, tsu plus e is tse, and tsu plus o would be tso. So you can make now tsa, tsi, tsu, tse, tso, right? And we usually don't put voice sound marker to this one because that will be pointless. If we put like this, that would be za. Well, it's almost same as za, right? So we don't need that. We already have za. So we don't do that. But sometimes we just see z. Well, it's very rare usage because we already have z, right? We've learned this one. So this is also a rare case. All right, now still one more thing in T-row. T-row is very complicated. Actually, we have this sound. We learned small ya-yo-yo sound in the previous video. When they were combined with T-row, that was only cha-chu-cho, right? But since this character is chi, it was just cha and chu in cho. But don't we need maybe this kind of sound? T plus YA. It may be tia. It's pretty difficult to pronounce. And this will be tu, and this will be tio. So here's how to do that. You have to bring T sound from somewhere, and we will use te. So actually we write te and then small a. No, it's not a. Actually, in this case, I want to make Y sound. So we use this. Tea, 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 tea. Teu, 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 teu. Tail, 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 tail. But I believe these two are very rare. We don't actually. I've never seen this expression. And tu is often used, of course, because it's easy to pronounce even for Japanese. So maybe when we imitate stew, we use this one. And if we make it a voice sound, how about this? Yeah, that will be dia, du, dio. But once again, these are very rare. I've never seen these. But do is very often used, of course. Such as maybe produce. How you have that sound in English. Okay, now that's all for T-row. We have to learn so many. Okay, the next one is, N-row. N-row is rarely combined with these IOO, but actually, I sometimes see this one. Ni plus small e. Nie, nie, nie. And it's actually nie, nie. So it's something like this. We've seen nya, nyu, nyo in previous video. So that's why we need another one here, nye. But I believe it's again rare. Well, actually, I've seldom see this one. Okay, let's go to H sound. Okay, if we do some review on H sound, that was like this, right? And the problem with H sound was, yeah, the third one is expressed with different alphabet. It's not English fu, but Japanese F, which is different from H sounds. So here's the question. How about, can we make these sounds? Fa, fi, fu, fe, fo. But once again, be careful. These Fs are not English F. We don't use upper teeth and lower lip. We just go just as this F we've learned in the other video. So it's fa, fi, fu, fe, fo. And how should we make it? Well, of course, this character is the only one that has F sound. So we put that one first. And a small ya. And a small a. Small e. And we don't need this one. And small e. And small o. So these are fa, fi, fu, fe, fo. Fa, fi, fe, fo. Okay? And in this case, we don't usually put voice sound marker. If we do that, that will be strange. Because when we put voice sound marker to these characters, that became all same sound. This sound isn't different from other four. So that means we don't need to do that. We already have a B sound, right? But sometimes we see these. Well, the reason is can sometimes mean this sound. You know what I mean? Because it's bua, 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 bua. So it's like we putting some W here. So bua, and this will be bui and bue, something like that. But that usage is very rare. Well, of course, maybe this will be possible. Like pua, pui, pue, puo. Well, these are very rare, and that is because we have other ways to represent these sounds, and I'm gonna go into that later. So now that's all for H row. Oh, actually, that's not all. We also have this one. We had these sound, right? Yeah, you, yo, and sometimes it is again very rare, but some people combines he plus e. That will mean, I guess, it's he, he. It's very difficult. I doubt we would even need that sound to imitate any language. So that's very rare again. Okay, now let's move on to Amro. Well, Amro is rarely combined with IUL, but again, maybe sometimes this combination would happen. Yeah, it's mie, as in mia, mu, myo. We've learned that. So mie, yeah, very rare. I think we don't need that sound. So let's move on to Y row. Well, Y row is interesting because ya, you, yo, and we learned these sounds. Ya, you, yo. I said actually we have this sound ye also in Japanese. And to do that, well, this is very interesting. You suddenly put normal e and then a small e because it's yeah, 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 yeah. Okay. Now that's all for Y row. So yeah, R row. Well, again, you put the second letter plus small e that will make de. So we learned dia, du, dio, and with the same sound we can go die, but again, very rare. So you don't have to learn this. Okay, let's move on to W row. Okay, so this one is very important. Okay, we've learned wa and wo, and this was wa, and this was wo, and I've said that old Japan we also had we and we. This and this. However, we don't have we and we now, and when we see these characters in old Japanese writings, we don't pronounce them we. Actually, we change it to now e, and this is already changed to e when we read it. And as I've said, it's also a case with wo. We usually don't say wo when we just say o. So here's a question: what about we wo when imitating foreign sounds? So here's the answer. Actually, we put normal u and then small e. Normal u and then small e. Normal u and small o. And actually, these are we, ue, we, wo. Well, actually, these are the reason why I said we don't need like bois, bui, bue, and bo. Yeah, I said this can be like bois and bui, right? But if we want to imitate that sound, we should use two characters to do that, like bua, bua, and in this case, boo, we, booey, and that will be enough to imitate foreign sounds. We don't have to go like bua. That's very difficult. So in this case, we would say bue, buo. So that's why I said these usage is rare. We just can go bua, buoy, bue. That's enough. And that will be also the case with actually this one. Actually, in Cairo, we also have this expression sometimes, although it's very rare. When we use it to express this kind of sound, qua, qui, que, quo. But it's still rare because in that case, we still use two characters to imitate, like qua, and you go qui, and you can just go que and kuwo. So we don't use these sound. Oh, and of course, voice sound marker too. That will be gua, gui, gue, but it's very rare because we can just go gua, gui, gue, and that's enough. All right, now we're almost there, but still a little bit more. Haven't you ever wondered, is there a V sound in Japanese? Va, vi, vu, ve, vo. Well, we've introduced fa, fi, fu, fe, fo. Right. So you might think you can just put voice sound marker to make V, because the unvoiced version of V is F in English. But as I said, F is not an English F, so we can't use voice sound marker. There will be B sounds for some reason. Yeah, I've already told you that. So it's not these letter. Okay, here's how we write V sound. Actually, it's very interesting. Let's start from vu. It goes like this. You put u and then voice sound marker. Unbelievable. This means vu. So actually, va is we put vu first and a small a. Vu and small e. Vu and small e. And vu and small o. These are used when we imitate V sound. So like violin, viola, like that. All right, now almost there. Now one more character. Let me introduce one more. It's this one. Well, this is a katakana. Well, it's just a bar, but it is combined with other katakana, of course, but it is put after another katakana. So let's say this one is ka. And if we put this bar after ka, pronunciation would be, in Roman, we go like this. And in English expression, it's actually, yeah, it means two dots. Yeah, you extend the vowel. That's it. So this is ka, ka. This one's ka, and this one's ka. We need this extending sound to imitate foreign language. For example, if we want to say car, actually it's written in katakana as ka, ka. Okay, other example. How about star, star? In Japanese we go suta, suta. If it weren't for this bar, it will be suta, sta. That's it. But with the bar, you go star. Okay, and you have to be careful. When we write horizontally, the bar will be like this. But when we write vertically, the bar becomes vertical to star. So be careful. Now, finally, we've learned all foreign imitating katakanas. And as I've said in previous video, when we imitate foreign sounds, we always use katakana. So we don't do these kind of things in hiragana. So actually, that's the reason why I wanted to start with learning katakana first, because I want to make you able to write your name in katakana. So now, finally, here's what we're going to do in the next video. I would like you guys to learn how to write your name in katakana. So let me ask you for something. In the comment field of this video, let me know your name. If you do that, I will teach you in the next video how to write those names in katakana. Because I believe you still need my help to exchange your name sound to katakana. Because as in the previous video, for example, let's say your name is Eric, and to change the katakana, we have to first exchange it to Japanese expression. Like in this case, it's Eriku. So it becomes like that. So what we've learned so far is this process, right? So these are okay for you guys, but this process needs some experience. In order to exchange your name to Japanese sound, I guess you need my help. So please let me know your name through the comment field of this video. Oh, it doesn't have to be comment field. If you don't want other people to connect your nickname with your real name, I can just write it in personal message on YouTube, and I'll teach you how to write that in katakana in the next video. And please be careful. You try your best to tell me how to pronounce that name. Only writing the name sometimes won't be enough, because it may be difficult for Japanese to know how to pronounce it. You have to try your best to explain me how to pronounce it. Well, it's difficult to do it in the comment, but please try. But if you are from English-speaking country, it's okay. I can see most of the pronunciation. So looking forward to hear from you. Hope you enjoyed the video, and see you next time.